What this means to me, like I said, when I was a young boy at a very young age, I couldn't get enough of it. I started probably 5 or 6 years old, going with my uncle and my grandfather. And ever since then, it's been, I didn't want to ever do anything else. And I'm soon to be, my birthday, I'll be 58 years old, and I've never wanted to do anything else but this. I enjoy it, and it's not been, the later years has been slower than what we had 20 years ago, but I remember as a young kid, it was this way also. It was slow and things, it was in cycles. It picked up, and like I said, now we haul about 2 months of the year, where I used to pretty much haul maybe 5 to 6 months of the year. For my uncles and my whole family done it, and which matter of fact now I'm the only one left in my family to do this, and that's what my grandfather, and that's what got me into it, and I never wanted to do anything else. I enjoy it and I love it, and like I said, it's a better way than what it was 25, 30 years ago. It's more efficient way of doing things and saving, you know what I mean? I'm not out here to catch everything, and it's just, I hope I can finish my time up doing it because I enjoy it, and my kid, my son, he don't have nothing to do with it, but I enjoy it, and that's where life has been for me.
Blues or especially one of the other he's a little bit of both, I think.
Is that where his pocket's gonna be, where he's at up there?
Yeah, we were like that.
Where the stake is?
Yeah, right where the stake is. Yeah, he should be right there, exactly right there, yeah. Gil plenty fish last night.
Huh?
Gil plenty spot last night.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah,
Is that
like
a good
that's
sign?
over this end over here.
Good sign?
Yeah, good sign. Hope so anyway.
We need good signs.
Plenty of whip rays this year. Been many stingray, man.
Yeah, it's been a lot of stingray, both, all kinds. Cow nose, and there's a whole load of cow nose.
The first one ever got me walking the wing in.
Really?
Yeah, always got me, in the net laying overboard or something.
Yeah. How many times did we hit by him?
5.
Which
that
one?
was the worst one.
That was the worst one?
Yeah, he went in right there. Went in on the ankle bone there, come out the other side, cut the artery through my foot.
Cut the artery. He had to go to emergency room. That's been about a month ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, about 3 weeks ago.
I could paint a picture and go back to what it used to be back them days. I would go back so quick that it wouldn't be, it was just enjoyable. It was just, words can't really describe it, what it was, the feeling of it.
Good crew, too.
It was good crew, everybody was you had a crew, I always had a crew, and you always had a good crew. I had people work my uncle for 30, 40 years. You work together. But nowadays it's different times, but I enjoy it, and I hope I can finish my life out doing it.
Right in there between where that sag gone is right there, Mike.
Yeah. More cotton drawers, y'all. We're getting set tonight.
Right along there, Mike, I see him sticking out there. I seen one on the side of the fire. He loved to come from anywhere, But that's where the last time we caught was in.
I don't know if it is.
Your odds, brother, man.
I don't know if I would really change anything, to tell you the truth. I mean,
Drugs.
yeah, hey, the drugs is taking over, and the drugs is taking over. That's the worst thing in the whole world, I would say. Not here, it's everywhere. And people don't want to work no more, not physical work. That's why this here is going to be a dying breed, because you have nobody that wants to work. We got one fish house left in Gloucester right now that we can pull to the boat to put fish out. When that's gone, that's it. So pretty much that might take care of, for me doing this, if you have nowhere to go, that takes care, I won't be able to do it. That'll be what would stop me from doing it. The fishing has been slow, and I mean, someone can't own a fish house and keep it going if you don't have stuff going all the time, every day. They can't afford to do that for just 2 or 3 months of the year. I understand that. No one can keep nothing going like that. But I've been lucky to have other things to do. Fish a couple months in the summertime, or oyster, different things, gill net. That hasn't been good, but everything is a cycle. It'll come back. It's not going, which I hope it comes back, and I would see that it would come back, because I've seen it just like this right now. I've seen it go from nothing. We started fishing in June. Then when the crocus come, we started fishing in March. And then we went on, fished right on to October. But times, it's just different cycles. It's not that I'm out here taking everything away. And like hey, you can see last night, this is the best haul we've had all year long. This is a very good haul. Hey, thank the Lord for it.
A haul seine is made up of a bunch of nets tied together. So it's not one continuous net, and they lap them by, and that way they can untie them as they make it smaller. And they have different mesh sizes. As they make it smaller, they have a larger mesh in the back of it that let a lot of small fish go out of the net that don't get killed. So it's a process they've learned over the years to make it more efficient, and to make it where the smaller fish can escape through the larger mesh of the seine.
Well, we come out last night, and sometimes it's a few pots, sometimes it's not no pots, because basically we're only hauling a few areas now. It's not like we used to go around all over different areas. Basically, we're in 2 or 3 areas that we fish at.
These are crab potters.
Yeah, the crab potters, and like I said, most people keep out. We come here, everything's out the way. Everybody gets along, and because everybody's trying to make a living. And we started last night. We left out about 6 o'clock last night, and we didn't run the net over, but we come in time enough to make sure it wasn't nothing in the way, because you don't want to get nobody's stuff, mess it up. You don't want to mess my stuff up. I don't want to mess this stuff up. So it starts like 6, and then we finally run the net over last night around 11 o'clock, and that takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that. Depends on the wind and tide. And we'll just pull the net down. We're starting a big circle, and then we'll just work it down until we get it to where the circle that we want to wait to where we come to this process. Well, now this pocket here, you can see this pocket. You can see I got it on steel poles there. These are rings. They'll be down at the bottom because there's leads on this, and we have a smaller net that will run inside that bigger net that we're working down in a smaller circle. And we'll take that, these are down, these poles are not here. This is all open for us when we start doing it. And we'll work that smaller net down and just walk it right in here and pull that smaller net. And that blocks all the fish up in there. Once we get that smaller net over this line here, we'll lift this line up, and
the fish are captured.
The fish is captured right there. But today now, which we had a few more than what we didn't want to put it, because there wasn't nothing to die. That's why we stuck this another pot. Because you take a lot of bluefish, it takes the oxygen from the other fish when you have a lot of surface fish. So we didn't want to do nothing, didn't want to kill, nothing to die. So that's why we split it up. This pot probably would have held everything, but you don't want to take the chance on taking the oxygen from them and killing them. It's a whole seine product. The fish is a better quality fish than anything that you'll have.
Than a drowned gill net fish.
They're not drowned. I gill net myself, but nothing compares to a whole seine fish as far as eating. Because once the same fish goes into a gill net, when he shakes a little bit, water goes inside his skin and his gills. A whole seine fish is not like that. Anybody tell you. Now I gill net myself now. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying the qualities of fish is just different. But these fish are not, the gill net, the fish is gonna be the size that you set it for. You're gonna have a little different in the hall seining because you're saving pretty much everything. But if I come here and see there's nothing, if I pull this up and I see a lot of fish stuck in this net here, I see a lot of fish stuck in the net, I know what I need to do, turn it loose. It's not gonna do me or nobody no good. It's no good to, but I know today what I got, you can see yourself, none of the nets have hardly any fish stuck into it, so I know that there's gonna be a good quality of fish. Well, we're gonna go to the boat. Right now the tide is good for me, the boat to float. I can,
boat.
yeah, just a few minutes, we're gonna come in here, I'm gonna go right along, I'm gonna go to the back of that, right across them poles right there. And that's where we'll pull the boat. And the other guys is gonna take the smaller boat and they're gonna start right here and they're gonna push that net up in the boat towards me. And then we're gonna take the net and just bail them right in the boat.
And you mentioned, I think, if I recall last time, was it your grandson who may have shown an interest?
The way it is now, I'll be honest with you, I think it's a better life out there for them doing something else. But that would be for them. I want them to learn what work is and learn what it is. If they choose to do it down the road, I want them to do it later on in the years if that's something they want to do.